Hello, I'm Ricky Lee, and today on the Capital Compass, I am joined by Birchtech Corp, a company known for its long-standing air purification business that removed mercury from power plant emissions, and now expanding into commercial water treatment solutions as it moves towards sustained profitability. The company recently reported its third quarter results and announced $0.9 million in purchase orders from a major mid-Atlantic power utility for filtration system media replacement, marking a meaningful step in monetizing its wastewater treatment capabilities. Birchtech is also preparing for a potential uplist to the New York Stock Exchange, a move that could mark a major turning point for visibility, liquidity, and long-term investor access. Joining me now to talk about the business, the transition underway, and what uplisting could mean for the company is Richard McPherson, President and CEO of Birchtech Corp. Richard, welcome to the Capital Compass.
Ricky, thank you very much for having me today.
It's a pleasure to have you with us. So, Richard, for viewers who may be new to Birchtech, can you start with an overview of the company and how your traditional air purification business has served as the backbone of operations?
Sure. So we're an environmental technology company, Ricky, that we started back in 2008, commercialized in 2011, and have been growing ever since. In 2016, we had a huge increase in our business when the federal regulations came in. We did $33 million that year, dropped close to 10 million to the bottom line. Then we suffered a few years of infringement by a number of large utilities, but we've corrected that. And of late, in the past year, we've had significant wins supporting our IP, some great wins at the legal level, both out of court and in court. And we're moving ahead strongly now on the air business to bring those purification technologies to market in full scale.
And you've also just announced approximately $0.9 million in purchase orders, essentially marking the commercial launch of your water treatment solutions business. So what does this milestone represent for Birchtech, and how does the water division expand your overall platform?
So our specialty is in carbonaceous materials, and using that know-how, we were able to breach into water purification nicely. We've acquired some excellent trained engineers and scientists. We've developed some great new products, and we're now launching into the water business. That last contract, you noted, was just our first contract as we entered the water business, and we expect it to grow and ramp very nicely in 2026.
And your third quarter results point to progress toward profitability. So, what key drivers are helping move the company in that direction? And how does the new business line support that transition?
So the third quarter was very strong, very profitable, and we expect more of them as we go forward. Our launch into the water market has been sound. We expect that to grow very nicely into 2026. And I think as a transition point, it was marked nicely by that quarter. You'll see that sort of result coming from us as we move through 2026 and concentrate more on the water division as the air division and the settlements we've had in that side start to add more revenue to that side of our business as well.
Fantastic. And so, switching things up slightly, you've also put significant focus on the intent to uplist to the New York Stock Exchange. So, what is driving that decision, and where are you in that process today?
So we've really been a hidden company. We've only ever really been traded on the OTC and the TSX in Toronto in limited amounts due to our retail-only approach. This will mark a huge change for us in that large institutional analysts will be covering us, and we'll be on the main board, the New York Stock Exchange board, which will allow us to reach many, many more investors, tell our story in a much broader swath, and have the proper third-party analytical reports that we need to get the story out to investors.
And so, for both the company and shareholders, what are the biggest advantages of uplisting? And whether that's liquidity, analyst coverage, institutional access, or even brand visibility?
Yeah, so across the board, as an NYSE company, we will be much higher regarded on that trading platform as a company. We should be able to reach more people, and through that, possibly have higher liquidity. and a higher enterprise value overall. So I think from a shareholder point of view, it's a very positive move for the company moving onto the exchange. And I expect the analyst coverage in particular will tell our story from a third-party perspective that's very respected and recognized in order to be able to add a real value statement to our company.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much for your time and joining us today, Richard.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Once again, that was Richard McPherson, President and CEO of Birchtech Corp. For more information, you can visit birchtech.com. I'm Ricky Lee, and this has been the Capital Compass. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.